Hey yo, this video is about how hip-hop media is extremely compromised, yo. It's blown. Like, the Kendrick and Drake situation, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm not a Kendrick fan. I was always more of a Drake fan. But I'm a music fan, like a good music fan at that. And I've been a fan of hip-hop my whole life. So, I'm gonna speak unbiased. Anybody with unbiased ears could tell that Kendrick made a better song when it comes to these diss songs and shit. But you got Cameron and Mace talking about he waited too long to drop, Drake winning, but he dropped in 17 days and Drake dropped in 22 days. That's irrelevant. Ether came out like 6 months after Super Ugly, I believe. So what does that have to do with anything? Academics, all these people. Like, who else? Gilly the Kid. Like, yo, it's like the biggest so-called real hip-hop podcast channels. And these is niggas from the old days. These old niggas. It's not academics, even more with the young niggas. But these the old niggas. And they judging this shit off the brain of these microwave-ass kids and shit. They want everything so fucking fast. Oh, you gotta drop everything in 3 days. That's not how you make good music. You sit down and you take your time and craft and work on and perfect your craft. That's how you make good music. Niggas be wanting niggas to just go back and forth every day with a new song, and this shit gonna be weak. That's why Drake dropped that weak ass push up. And niggas acting like that shit was hard. That shit was weak as fuck. That's why he dropped that weak ass AI song. And he ain't had nobody in his fucking corner to tell him that shit was weak. And I'm really a fucking Drake fan, low-key. Like, Take Care is one of my favorite albums ever. And people claim that he don't have no classic albums. I feel like Take Care is a classic album. Every time I'm a truck driver. Anytime I'm on a long-ass fucking trip, I throw on Take Care. That shit'll get me through, like, at least a good hour and a half of driving and shit. Shit like that, you feel me? So I've always been like kind of a Drake fan. I'm a good music fan though. And I don't like that biased bullshit. Like these niggas want interviews. Like what the fuck y'all want? Is y'all paid or y'all want interviews? Like I feel like they don't speak for what the fucking masses really feel. Everybody know fucking everybody. You go on all the comment sections, everything, even under all of their posts. The post that's posting about what they saying and shit. Niggas talking about like y'all geeking. Like what the fuck y'all geeked out? Everybody talking about the Kendrick song was fucking crazy. That shit was crazy. It was 6 minutes of straight flames. Like, for real. It was 6 minutes of flames, yo. Only thing Drake said was, this man is short. Like, what the fuck? That shit was weak as shit. He had more to say about Rick Ross, but all he said was shit that fucking 50 Cent said back in the day. And niggas talking about Kendrick was saying shit. A bunch of shit that already been said. All Drake said and all his shit was a bunch of shit that already been said. It's nothing new. What the fuck? Y'all so girled out and shit and fanned out. All y'all wanna hear is that shit that Pusha T said. That shit was weak. It was salon talk. Y'all want gossiping. Y'all want motherfuckers to spill the tea cause y'all sweet as fuck. Y'all turning into girls, yo. That's all y'all want is motherfuckers to gossip back and forth all day through songs and shit. Like, that shit corny. I feel like Drake did better in the Meek Mill beat because he actually fucking was rapping. And he made better songs than Meek Mill. Meek Mill didn't even make shit. And he wasn't on that fucking mean shit all day. That shit weak and it's corny. It make you look corny. That shit corny as fuck. The best line out of the fucking Drake diss song completely was Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. That shit was my part. Like, I've been saying that shit for like a whole 2 weeks or something. But, man, I can't fuck with these fucking fake ass hip hop media guys, yo. That shit is, they compromised as fuck. Like, they dick ride. It seems like they dick ride who they feel like they have a better opportunity with or some shit. Like, Wack 100 was doing damage control for Drake. What did Kendrick really say? He said he'd smack the shit out of Drake and all 20 niggas that write for him. That's what he said. Drake ain't say nothing like that to nobody. He ain't talk tough to nobody. He said, I'll smack the shit out you and all the... He said it's not a 20v1, it's a 1v20 if I got smack niggas that right with you. I mean, that shit was hard as fuck, yo. Niggas either just didn't listen or they just in a so fucking rush to fucking be the first one talking about the shit that they ain't even listen to it good. You got some dumbass girl on Academics stream when he talking to everybody. I guess he got the chat niggas. How dumbass talking about, what is Kendrick talking about? He talking about, it's 3 goats left and I still love y'all. That's because she missed the whole fucking scheme because she fucking stupid. The whole scheme was, he talking about, it's 3 goats left, 2 I'm seen kissing on stage. He was saying, I still love y'all. I hope y'all my real friends. I'll explain that in 8 bars. 8 bars later, he talked about, basically he's YNW Melly, like he'd kill his friends, because YNW Melly was accused of killing his friends. I don't remember the bars word for word yet, because I haven't had time to digest this shit and remember every bar for bar yet. Because the shit just came out, and motherfuckers overly pressed the motherfucking, be the first ones to pick sides and dick ride and all that corny ass shit. Y'all don't even take the time to listen to the songs and digest them and shit. Like, how the fuck do people listen to music anymore? Reason used to take an artist a while. You didn't even hear from artists at all before. You used to hear from them when they finally drop a song. Ether came out 6 months after Super Ugly, I believe, yo. It was a long ass time. Wasn't nobody, you on the clock, rushing these fucking artists to put something out. And I feel like Drake fed into that, rushed that shit. And he didn't fucking, I don't know, he took more time than Kendrick. And his songs was fucking weak. Like, for real, that AI song weak as shit. That's the corniest shit I ever heard, using that fucking AI Tupac voice and that AI Snoop voice. Like, and I saw Academics interview the guy who actually made the voices, and I heard the regular version where it's just Drake rapping all the way through, and then a white guy came on and said he actually created the AI voice for the Tupac and the Snoop. And Drake actually used that shit. And he should not have actually used that shit, because that shit corny as fuck, yo. Like, that shit weak as fuck. My girl even said, like, that shit corny as fuck. Like, why the fuck he used that? At first, I was like, man, it's all these AI songs dropping. I don't think that's a real song. Then come to find out, Academics talking about that's really a real song, and he really used that shit. Niggas talking about that was creative. I get you trying to be creative, but you got a bunch of yes men around you just because you Drake and they want dick ride you, yo. That shit was corny as fuck. Let me tell you that. Like, that shit was corny. You straying away from what the fuck niggas really liked about Drake, bro. Niggas like the back-to-back Drake. This Drake now with the memes and all that shit and trying to be funny and trying to be... That shit corny, yo. It's corny. I feel like when Kanye jumped in the beef, it was corny as shit, too. Yay! We all ready to see Drake, the demise of Drake. That shit corny as fuck, too. Then he doing interviews about, yeah, we all ready to see the demise. That shit corny. Like, that's corny. Like, y'all ganging up on it, that's corny. Like, I'm completely unbiased, bro. That shit is corny. Kendrick, the first one to actually jump out there and say some shit, then everybody jumped on the bandwagon trying to jump on and gang up. That shit corny. Like, man, I don't know, yo. This shit corny, bro. It's corny. And hip-hop media is super fucking compromised, because everybody want to dick ride Drake just because they want to fucking interview or something. I don't fucking know. They want him to shout him out. They want him to say their name in a song or something. They dick riding, yo. It's meat riding, yo. Whack 100 was the worst yesterday. When he was on there with AD and shit, and AD was actually being fucking unbiased, even though AD is going to side with Kendrick because he's from the West and he already said that. But everybody's opinion was that Kendrick Lamar dropped a fucking missile yesterday. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was good. But a 6-minute song of straight killing your opponent, like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy, yo. Like, yo was saying hella hard ass bars in there. Like, I remember some of the shit. I listened to it like 4 times. I'm like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. He even started clowning Drake, rapping in Drake's Toronto slang, the slang Drake be using when he be trying to appease to his Canadian friends and shit. Talking about cheese me and all that corny ass shit. That shit corny as fuck too. I ain't gonna hold you. Crody and all that dumb ass shit. That shit corny, yo. But yeah. I don't fuck with hip hop media. That's why I don't be watching their shows no more. They don't be having shit to talk about for real and all the shit when they really do start when they really do be talking about shit for real. They be trying to appease to whoever they feel like they'll get a better opportunity from. Like, this shit corny. That's all the fuck I got to talk about. I don't really fuck with hip hop media. Cameron and Mace, they talking about dumb shit. Academics, he a Drake stan, so like, of course I can understand him. But Gilly, like, the fuck, nigga, you from back in the day. Like, you supposed to be calling this shit how it is. Niggas be acting like they sold 100 and fucking bigger than a $2 bill, dude. Niggas just be whatever they think can line their pockets more. They don't really say what the fuck. They ain't really speaking what the fuck people really feeling. They out here doing damage control and trying to lead the sheep and shit, speaking what the fuck they want people to start saying. You know, if you hear something enough times, a weak mind, a motherfucking just sway that way, and there's a lot of weak minds out this motherfucker. Yeah, let me go ahead and get back to where this thing was just slow, yeah.